Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Ascendant. Welcome to Whispering Mystic Tarot. I'm Ryan, and I'll be doing your reading from February 6th to the 13th. And Gemini, I've already blessed and purified the cards, so we're just going to get right into your reading. And for the first position in the 5-card spread, you got the Thunder Drum card. And Gemini, this card's basically saying, stand up and be counted. Be assertive. Don't be shy about sharing your gifts and letting the world know about your value. Declare with authority, this is who I am and this is what I stand for. And make a stand for others less fortunate. And take some risks there, Gemini. Walk in the rhythm to the beat of your own drum. And this is not a time to step back or to step aside. And then Gemini, throughout the world, indigenous people have called spirit through drumming, and drumming was used to activate one's fighting spirit before battle, as well as for joyous celebrations and sacred ceremonies. So it was also used for healing rituals. In every case, the drum beat was used to open spiritual realms. And the thunder drum calls for thunder beings from the sky, and they arrive with passion and incredible vitality. So drawing this card means that it's time for you to step into your passion and make a stand in life for what truly matters to you, Gemini. Okay, so for a clarifier, I'm using your native oracle cards, and for clarifiers, I'm using the Voice of the Soul's Oracle, and I also do one from your animal spirit guides, which I'll read at the end of the reading. So for a clarifier for your Thunder Drum card, Gemini, you got the Karma card. And your spirit guides want you to know that you're in an energy in which you're invited to build something important, to find new independence and freedom. You've been receiving many signs about this for years, so you've had an idea when you had an idea when you were young. It was a deep desire, a project, and you may even have talked about it to everyone all the time. But then as time went by, Gemini, this idea faded away. So you became conditioned towards what you thought was best for you, or what others expected of you. So today you may be reminded about memories from the past. You may come across childhood photos or old documents as if by accident. And conversations with family members may reconnect you to old memories. So your spirit guides are sending you these signs so that you may remember your old desires and needs to create. And they're here to help you have confidence in yourself and to be daring. So turn your dreams into realities, Gemini. And this statement, it's too good to be true, just isn't true there, Gemini. You are capable of giving your best if that is what you want to, or Gemini. So for your second position in the 5-card spread, you got the Dream Traveler card there, the Gemini. So this is you're a channel for spirit, Gemini. So trust your intuition, your hunches, and your gut reactions. And this is a visionary card with the message that you're on the right path, even if it doesn't always seem like it, Gemini. And your higher self and your spirit guides and your ancestors and your guardians are watching over you and supporting you. And you are blessed, and you are a blessing there, Gemini. And you are a dreamer in the most wondrous definition of the word. So in earth-based tribal traditions, people look to those unique individuals who had the ability to journey during their nocturnal dreams to bring back wisdom and guidance for the tribe. And the dreamers were able to step through the sacred portals in the night to commune with those on the other side, Gemini. So you carry that energy of a visionary, a healer, and a seer. So watch your dreams. Your messages from the Creator are flowing to you at this time there, Gemini. So for a clarifier for your for the Dream Traveler card there, Gemini, you received the Forgiveness card. So Gemini, part of you carries a burden connected to your past, and this is a guilt inside of you. So part of you feels you don't deserve happiness, and part of you always repeats the same pattern. And you may be trying to contact your spirit guides, and you may feel frustrated at not understanding the messages. but your energies are trapped in the past, Gemini. So take some time to connect with the present moment and take time to meditate mindfully for here and now, and take time to be fully here, Gemini, and allow yourself to bring your energies into the present. So it will bring you freedom, and it will let you hear the messages and see the signs that your spirit guides are sending you. And it will let you get in touch with your higher self as well there, Gemini. So for the third position in the 5-card spread there, Gemini, you received the Spirit Keeper of the North. And Gemini, this is a card that's saying to you, take some time in contemplation, turn within, and connect with your ancestors, incubate ideas and mend relationships, and watch your dreams and meditate there, Gemini. And the answers are inside you waiting to be heard, so stay warm, create dreams for your future, and repair whatever is broken in your home and your life, Gemini. And forgive those people and situations that you've been dragging around for a while. So in the medicine wheel, Gemini, the north is the direction that symbolizes the darkest time of night, the coldest part of the winter, and the dark of the moon. It also represents the elder time of life and even a time of ending. So pulling this Spirit Keeper of the North indicates that it's time to take measure of your life. Explore what's working and what's not working there, Gemini, and what and whom do you need to release. It's also time to make repairs in your physical environment as well as make repairs to your body, Gemini. And additionally, this is time to begin to dream and make plans regarding your future. So your ancestors are close at this time. Call upon them, and they want to help you, Gemini. Okay, so so for a clarifier there, Gemini, for your Spirit Keeper of the North, you received the submission card there, Gemini. And your spirit guides, Gemini, they want you to know that part of your energy is trapped in the past. Part of your energy is constantly repeating a situation, event, or relationship which marked you negatively. So this is disrupting your heart chakra, Gemini, and you may be looking for answers outside of yourself or among others, but you've already received the answer, Gemini, and you have already received the sign, teaching or learning you're looking for, and the answer is your past, Gemini. So while this energy is repeating what you have already experienced, this is not the end, Gemini. So become aware of what is already present inside of you, and everything is there. You only have to see it and integrate it mindfully. So sit in a calm place, alone or with someone else, and connect to your past, and visualize it with confidence and detachment. And you will discover a beautiful treasure inside of you, Gemini, which will help you connect to a new energy of freedom and lightness. So you will be yourself, ready for new adventures there, Gemini. Okay, guys, so for your fourth position in the 5-card spread, you received the Spirit Keeper of the East there, Gemini. So this card is telling me that, it's about new beginnings. A fresh cycle is occurring in your life. So wipe the slate clean, and it is now time to release the old and start again. And no matter what has happened in the past, it does not have to repeat in the future, Gemini. So Gemini, in native traditions, the directions are honored. It's believed that every direction has an associated spirit that can be called upon. So in the great cycle of life, the east is the place of the rising sun. It is also associated with planting seeds in the springtime, birth, the waxing moon, and new beginnings. So when this card is, when you receive this card, is that it is the close of one cycle and the beginning of another. And although it's often difficult to release familiar routine situations or relationships when they no longer empower you, your native spirits ask that you not cling on to the old, Gemini, but to set sail for new waters. So face your fears and allow yourself to stretch in a new direction, Gemini, and wonderful opportunities will be born in your life. Okay, guys, so for a clarifier for your spirit keeper of the East, you received the respect card. And Gemini, your animal spirit, your spirit guides today are inviting you to connect to the present moment. You may be dwelling too much in the past or in the plans for the future. And this creates controlling energies and connects you to your mind. And just be here in the now, Gemini. The more you live in the present moment, the more you'll move forward positively in everything that matters to you. So today you may feel like you have no intuition, or that you aren't receiving clear messages through your spiritual tools. Such as going and getting a tarot reading, or however you speak to your spirit guides, right? And there's a reason for this, and the point is that is for you to be in the here and the now. So go take some time to meditate and breathe and open your eyes and your beautiful heart and just live in the moment. And you'll be in this energy for the next 5 months there, Gemini, and you will then receive many inner revelations for a great outer transformation, Gemini. And I always say that your past doesn't define who you are, Gemini. If you made mistakes in the past, it's how you act today and how you the choices that you make today. So it's almost like every day you wake up and you have a blank sheet of paper and you get to rewrite your story, Gemini. And you're not defined by what you did yesterday or the day before. It's what you do in the here and now. And as long as you're bettering yourself and you're trying to do a little bit of shadow work and clear out the garbage, then you're moving forward, Gemini, right? And be careful of your words, what you say. Always comes back to you, but also what you think. So don't ever talk down about yourself, or and try to also be associating with people that have morals and ethics. Good people. You hang around bad people, usually bad things happen. You hang around good people, good things are going to happen to you, Gemini. And also, with your spirit guides, most people just ask for them when they're in trouble, or when things aren't going right. But when you give gratitude and thanks to your spirit guides and the divine, then they know that you're ready for your manifestations, and that the lessons that you've learned, that you've gone through, they know that you've learned from them, you've taken responsibility for them, and those you do those affirmations every day, those positive affirmations, and you manifest. Your manifestations will start to happen quicker, and it's the law of attraction, right? Okay, Gemini, so for your fifth card in the 5-card spread, you got last but not least is Grandmother Earth. So Gemini, stop and take measure of your life, assess who you are and where you are. Get grounded and make plans for the future, but don't act upon those plans until you are ready and feel secure in stepping forward. And this is a profound source of strength and power within you, and it's expanding now. So put your roots down, and this is a time of preparation and going deeper there, Gemini. So Grandmother Earth provides the trees, the plants, the flowers, the rivers, streams, oceans, mountains, and valleys, and supports all of us, all with her bounty. So she's stable and strong in her devotion to us, Gemini. And you're supported and loved, even if you're not always sure of it. And strength is growing within you, so don't rush, slow down. And the seeds that you planted now will bring abundance in the future, but only if you take the time to nurture those new beginnings. So take time to plan your future carefully, Gemini. Don't rush into anything, and security and protection surround you, and you are safe. And if you're thinking of making secure financial investments, and when you receive this card, it's telling you that this is a good time to do so, and it's not a time to take risks there, Gemini. Or making those those rash decisions, or maybe it's always a good practice to, instead of making that decision in a hasty mode or right away, take that extra 15 seconds to think about that situation, or that that experience, or that confrontation you're having with someone. And when you take that extra 15 seconds, the outcome of your situation always comes out differently, right? And sometimes when we react right away, we say things we don't mean to say, or and I don't know about you guys, but usually when I react like that and out of emotion, it usually doesn't end up well, and I usually, or say something I'm going to regret, or, it puts your energy into, you go from 0 to 100 like that quickly, right? But when you take that extra 15 seconds, it's like doing a meditation, right? You balance yourself out a bit, you balance your emotions out, and it gives you time to look at the situation from a different view. Or, when you're in a situation too, always try to put your, look through the eyes of that person you're talking to or you're having conflict with, right? And try to see the situation through their eyes, right? And when you start being mindful like that, the universe and the divine see that, and that's the sign of maturity and that you're growing, and things in your life will you're gonna reap that abundance and those manifestations, and dream big, Gemini. Dream like you already have whatever you're dreaming for. Dream like you already have it, and that will quicken your manifestations as well. Okay, there, Gemini. So for clarifier for your grandmother Earth card, you received the Burden of Tears card. So your spirit guides are, when you get this card, it's basically saying that, like, something about 6 months ago, that something important happened. Something heavily disrupted your energy and your emotions, and part of your energy froze, and part of you had a bad scare. So fear isn't a negative emotion, Gemini. Fear comes from when you feel in danger. And when its role is to advise you, fear freezes you. And when its role is to warn you, fear allows you to understand what is going on. So today your spirit guides are inviting you to understand what frightened you and made you sad. And using this method of your choice, understand what that fear means to teach you. And and your spirit guides have been sending you signs over the past few days to help you connect with another person. And that person will help you directly or indirectly to reconnect to your higher self there, Gemini. Okay, guys, so that's it for your reading there. And like I said, I drew one last card from your animal spirit guides. And Gemini, you received the grouse card. And on the card it says, express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. So your first experience of life in a physical body was with the rhythm and movement of the vibrations of your mother's heartbeat and her voice, and the pulsing of her breathing, and the fluid movement of her placenta that enveloped you. So you would flow with the harmony or disharmony of her moods and her movements. And if you've ever tried drumming or any percussion, dancing, or the two together, you know that they touch something very deep and ancient in us. Something that's tribal, a deep core of being where spirit and body coincide. So rhythm and movement draw out sensual expression and merge with the sensuous world around you. So by allowing yourself to surrender to the pulse of whatever rhythm is guiding you, you connect more completely to your body. And when you engage in some form of rhythmic dance on a regular basis, you'll feel more relaxed and in the flow of life there, Gemini. So doing so can also recreate and tap into the sensations you felt in the womb, and revisiting that place of no thought, where the movement moves it moves you effortlessly. So cut loose and enjoy yourself, Gemini, and you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. And I think just the basic with this reading is taking that time to, it's basically doing a little bit of shadow work, right? And with the new alignment of the planets and stuff, it's we're going from the 4D into the 5D. So I think it's all about cleaning out the closet, and doing a little bit of shadow work. And you don't have to do it all at once, right? But once you start I call it doing a self inventory of oneself. And once you start doing that and clearing making amends where amends are needed, and cleaning out, getting to the root of why maybe you have some anger issues, or maybe you have a tendency not to deal with conflict as well, or this and that, right? It's doing a moral inventory of yourself. So, and when you do that, it you get to that root cause, and when you take the time to understand it, to meditate about it, write it down or whatever. And when you deal with that, if you're writing it down or whatever, after, take that piece of paper and go burn it. And in that way, you're releasing whatever was holding you back, right? And like I said, you're not defied. Everyone makes mistakes, and you're not defied about whatever mistakes you made the day before or the day before that. You're not defied by those actions or that you made yesterday, because yesterday is gone. It's what you do today, and the person that you try to be today, and the person that you're going to try to be tomorrow, right? And as long as you're taking one step forward and trying to better yourself, Gemini, then you're moving in the right direction, right? And that's when, when you take that time every day to balance yourself out, you take a little schedule, even if it's only 5 minutes in the morning, even during the day, give a little bit of thanks and some gratitude. And then at nighttime, I usually just say, thanks, I got all my fingers and toes, and I'm healthy, and my family's healthy, and I'm grateful for the things and the gifts that you gave me today, and the experiences that I went through, and just that, do a few affirmations, and when you're meditating, dream bigger than you ever thought, and you'll see once you get into that routine, and get rid of that stinking thinking and hanging around good people and staying away from the energy vampires, and all of a sudden you're going to see, and if you're consistent in that and you work at that and you're planting the seeds, right? Those seeds are, those plants are going to grow real damn quick, and you'll start to see how all your hard work and which is, hard work at being a better person is it really work, right? And to be happy and content, right? And I know for myself, I just had to let go of the ego, stop doing things my way, and take out the cotton out of my ears and start listening, right? And maybe trying things that I didn't want to try, or and no one wants to look at themselves and say, hey, I didn't handle that situation well, and it takes a bigger person to accept responsibility for their actions and make amends for where amends are needed, right? And when you accumulate that and you haven't done that shadow work ever, or you're just starting it, it's there's a lot of shit there. So and the more you deal with it, and the more you release it, the lighter you feel, and the happier you feel, and you don't sweat the small shit, and you walk to a different rhythm, and yeah. So anyways, Gemini, that's it for your reading. So please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. It truly does help the channel grow, and it keeps my mug around a while longer. And I just want to thank you guys, because you truly are helping me on my journey, and I hope you guys are getting something from these readings, and I'm helping you on your journey as well. And I look forward to us going on this journey together. And the more people that come to the channel, the more people that subscribe, the more energy that comes to the readings, and the more energy that is brought to the community. So Gemini, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and we'll see you on the next reading. Namaste.